Hi everyone, Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com with a quick news update for you guys all about how Disney keep missing their release dates. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Now, Disney Plus has been running for well over 6 months now, and because of that, we've started noticing little trends and things that go on within Disney Plus. And one thing that has been kind of continuing to keep happening pretty much since about January or so onwards is that every month they put out an announcement, usually either a press release to begin with, followed by a video showing off all the content that's going to be coming to Disney Plus in the month ahead. Now, I would say generally most of that stuff would arrive on time, but what we've started seeing is more and more items just plainly just not turning up. Either they're late and they turn up a few weeks later or even a day or two later, and then sometimes they just don't turn up at all and we never hear from them again. And this seems to be happening more and more and more. Now, this is going back way back into January. There's a number of titles that we've seen previously announced. Zorro, Wicked Tuna, Night at the Museum in the UK. We've also had I Captured the King of the Leprechauns, Free on a Run, and many others. And this past week is probably when we've really noticed it the most, because on Sunday we were supposed to get the first season of Just Roll With It, and then today we were supposed to get Secrets of the Zoo Tampa, and then on Wednesday we're supposed to be getting Fury Files. Now, I don't think Fury Files is going to arrive either, because in the May announcements they've already pushed all three of those late into May. Now it kind of makes sense of, well, why have they moved it back into May when they were supposed to hit today? I don't know, it's been something that's been continuing to kind of keep happening right back, like I said, through January, February, March, and now into April. Now I know some people will be saying, well, obviously there's something going on right now which could cause a lot of delays, which I completely agree. And had it just been these series today or the last few weeks, I would have said definitely. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if some of these delays could be affected by that. Maybe there's some technical issues, such as they need subtitles, or they need audio descriptions, or they need to be checked, or any number of things of why they have not been put onto Disney Plus. But like I said, this has been going on for months, and I've been having people constantly messaging me and sending me things on social media, asking me, where's this? Why hasn't this come on? And this is not just like, oh, here's a series that I want to add. These are like, no, these have been previously announced and they've not turned up. And it's been getting kind of worse and worse all the time. Now, like I said, there might be a very good reason for the ones that have been happening in the last few weeks. But ultimately, I think Disney need to kind of get a grip on this a little bit more, because it's becoming more and more regular. In the grand scheme of things, it's not the most important thing right now. Ultimately, if someone sits down that day and goes, right, I want to watch this show today because it's coming on to Disney Plus, and it doesn't appear, and they check again and they check again, they then become frustrated. That then leads to customer dissatisfaction, and that's not a good thing for Disney Plus, especially at the minute. I just wanted to bring this to people's attention, that sometimes when they announce that things are going to be hitting Disney Plus, they don't necessarily always do, and just be aware of that in the future. If you suddenly find you can't find the thing you were looking for today, it might just not have been added. Obviously, as well, there are regional differences, and that's something completely different and a whole other ballgame, but just be aware of it. Sometimes when Disney do announce a number of shows and movies coming to Disney Plus, sometimes they don't always hit. But nevertheless, let me know if you've noticed anything that has not arrived on Disney Plus when they said it would do. And I'm not talking here about what you want on there, but these are things that they have actually asked for. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.